don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.
What is magic? Our argument, nothing but targeted deception. So I want you to look. Look as closely as possible. Because the tricks you are about to see may not seem connected, but we assure you they are. Is what follows 100 different tricks? Or is it one giant illusion?
People should not be walking around with masks. You're sure of it? Because people are listening really closely to this.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with masks.
I'm just a dream of 1,000 dreams. But I can hear them marching feet. They're moving into the street. Now did you read the news today? They say that ninjas gone our way. But I can see the fire still light. They're burning into the night. There's too many men, too many people, making too many problems. And not much love to go around. See, this is a land of confusion.
You know what? I don't know what to believe.
This is the world we live in. And these are the hands we're given. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in.
What are those? Our new fall arsenal of vaccines. So, needles? Yes, we have a new COVID booster, likely available in late September, pending approval by the FDA. Is this new? It's an updated formula to target XBB COVID subvariants. But isn't EG5 the variant on the rise right now? EG5 and XBB have similarities, so the formula should still be effective. And this is different from the boosters out now? Right, those target the BA5 subvariant, which have less similarities to the newer variants. Okay, next, the new RSV vaccine. A common respiratory virus with heightened risk for seniors and infants. This vaccine protects those demographics. Do I need it? The CDC recommends it for people over 60, but you should talk to your doctor. And what's the last one? The flu vaccine. What? No details? Nothing? It's a flu vaccine. We recommend it.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Don't worry, they don't bite.
Watch out.
Hey!
Hello.
This is Ian. Ian, this is my crew from the LGBTQIA Center.
Hey.
Hey, Ian.
How are you?
Are you gonna introduce yourselves, or do I have to do it for you?
I'm Bethany. I'm a triracial cisgendered girl fag. I identify as pansexual, and my pronoun is she.
Okay. Hi, Emerson.
Gender fluid, hetero-romantic, demisexual mutt, and a redhead. My pronoun is Z.
Hey, I'm Rabbit, genderqueer, tax attorney. I identify as Jennifer Aniston. Just kidding. Vember.
DX. Chinese Mexican agender intersex AFAB. My pronoun is they.
Okay. All right, is it okay if I ask a few questions?
Better than to assume you know the answers.
What is Intersex?
When a person is born with what is typically perceived as both male and female sex organs. AFAB?
Assigned female at birth, when your parents decide your gender without considering how you may identify in the future.
Okay, and what's the whole pronoun thing?
When we talk about DX, we say, ask them if they would like a coffee.
But there's only one of him. Her, them.
Stick your head out of the window, open it, and stick your head out and keep yelling and yell. I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore. Just get up from your chairs right now. Go to the window.
Where are you going? I want to see if anybody's yelling.
Window, open it and stick your head out and yell and keep yelling. I'm mad as hell. How am I going to take this anymore?
If it turns out that we've got a lovely son instead of a lovely daughter, then we'll be happy.
No, I'm not transsexual.
Oh.
Is that not the word now?
But you said trans.
What did we call you then?
I'm not transsexual. I'm transhuman.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, they keep changing the words. I don't know the difference.
I don't want to change sex.
No, sure. We say gender now, don't we? I'm sorry.
I said I'm not comfortable with my body, so I want to get rid of it. This thing. All the arms and legs and every single bit of it. I don't want to be flesh. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to escape this thing and become digital.
What do you mean?
They say one day, soon, they'll have clinics in Switzerland where you can go and you'll sign a form and they'll take your brain and download it into the cloud.
And your body?
Recycled. Into the earth.
So you want to kill yourself?
I want to live forever. As information, because that's what transhumans are, Mum. Not male or female. Better. Where I'm going, there's no life or death. There's only data. I will be data.
I'm mad as hell! I'm not gonna take it anymore! I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore!
I'm going to vote blue. Vote for who you want. This is a free dictatorship.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things they aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
To wear them as a perfectly fit and healthy person in the street is not going to provide you with any greater level of protection.
Unless thoroughly disinfected and cleaned, experts say homemade masks can even be dangerous.
They will soak up moisture very easily and can easily infect someone wearing them.
It is confusing and it is evolving, especially here in the city of Miami. Depending on where you are, masks can be a suggestion or guidance or a rule or a mandate. It is evolving.
My turn to speak. So I am reading from the scientists right now. Disease control. COVID-19 is spread from person to person by respiratory droplets, which are largely projected when you cough, sneeze, talk, and sing. Cloth face masks act as barriers. Shut up! Cloth face masks act as barriers, preventing those around you from inhaling these droplets. According to Dr. Burgess, who works for the CDC, if you wear a cloth face mask, you can protect others from exposure to your droplets by 60 to 95%. These are scientists speaking. You listen to the scientists. You listen to the experts. These are scientists speaking. You listen to the scientists. You listen to the experts. You listen to the doctors. You listen to people who have dedicated their entire life to this work. This is science. We are humanity. If all they're asking from us is to wear a mask over my mouth, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
are the four horsemen.
Good night.
Good night.
Morning, dear.
Hey, Nance, what a terrible dream. I'm parched. That's better. I could use another one of those. That's one heck of a nurse.
Experts and citizens alike are sounding alarms about various aspects of the country's huge push into artificial intelligence. These classrooms are laboratories for future generations. And while these new tools may potentially help some 200 million students raise their grades, just how this all works out won't be apparent until they become adult citizens.
Mr. Douglas. Good evening.
I assume my time is as good as anyone's.
Indeed it is. However, there is a voluntary donation for non-members. Most give a year. What's your game?
Poker.
Right this way.
What's the limit?
Well, there is none.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of your company before, Mr. Salas. Will Salas. Philippe Weiss. You must come from time. You could say I'm gambling my inheritance. You don't have a garden, Mr. Salas? I assumed I was amongst friends. Bet you 50 years. You must be young. When you've been 25 for 85 years like I have, and knowing only a random act of violence can take your life, you learn to appreciate what you have. And you seem to have a lot to appreciate. I call. Of course, some think what we have is unfair. The time difference between zones. I've heard that. But isn't this just the next logical step in our evolution? And hasn't evolution always been unfair? It's always been survival of the fittest. Raise you another 2 centuries. This is merely Darwinian capitalism. Natural selection. Absolutely. The strong survive. And I think your hand is weak. I call. It appears you're all in, Mr. Salas. $13 figures. Well played. That was some risk.
If we turn against each other based on divisions of race or religion
Come on, try getting it out.
Ding, 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 bong.
That's all, folks.
What are you doing with the rest of your life?
Catching up on some me time, find God.
In my life, so many trials, tribulation on every side, but I know all that they call him Jesus, and he covered me in his blood. He opened up my eyes, showed me how to walk in his loving paths. He gave me his book of life. Told me, child, I'm always by your side. You just call me when you need me, in the morning or late in the midnight hour. Fall down on your knees, say a sincere prayer to trouble on every hand. Call on the name of Jesus. He'll help you to stand, my Lord. There is power in the name of Jesus. So much power, oh yeah, his name. All you have to do is ask him, cover